The crash of breaking glass shattered the calm lunchtime buzz. The diner went still. Forks paused midair. Whispers died mid-sentence. A bottle of red wine rolled slowly across the black and white floor, its contents spreading like a small pool of blood. In the middle of it all, a woman in a pale blue dress knelt trembling, one arm wrapped protectively around her pregnant belly, the other shielding her face. Towering over her stood a man gripping a leather belt. His expensive watch caught the light, cold, sharp, merciless. He was Victor Hale, a billionaire CEO the world worshipped for his success. But behind closed doors, his empire was built on fear. And today, fear had a face. Hers. Her name was Alina. Once, she believed in fairy tales, that love could fix cruelty, that success meant safety. But months of bruises and apologies had taught her the truth. Monsters don't always hide in shadows. Sometimes they wear designer suits. Victor's voice sliced through the silence. Get up when I tell you to get up. He didn't care about the stares from the booths. Power was his language. Control, his addiction. People watched, frozen. Some turned away. Others pretended to eat. The waitresses stood by the counter, afraid to move. The air was thick with guilt, the kind that comes when good people do nothing. Alina tried to stand. Her knees scraped against the tile. The wine, or maybe her tears, glistened red beneath her. Then came the sound, leather cutting through air. Every heart in that diner stopped. But before the belt could fall, the bell above the door jingled once, twice. Then came a new sound, the low growl of engines outside. The door swung open. 5 men walked in, leather vests, boots heavy, eyes cold with purpose. The patches on their backs read Hell's Guardians. At the front was a man named Ryder Cole, tall, broad, beard streaked with gray, eyes that had seen too much. He didn't need to ask what happened. He could see it, feel it. Victor turned, startled but arrogant. This isn't your business, he snapped. Ryder didn't blink. He stepped forward. It is now. The room held its breath. Victor lifted the belt again, but Ryder's voice cut through the air like thunder. Put it down. Victor smirked. Do you even know who I am? Ryder's tone didn't change. I don't care who you are, but I know what kind of man you're not. The other bikers spread out, silent, steady, eyes locked on Victor. One knelt beside Alina, helping her to her feet. She trembled, clutching her belly, but she was standing. Victor's confidence wavered. He glanced around. No bodyguards, no security, just men who didn't fear him. He dropped the belt. It hit the tile with a dull thud. No one touched him. No one had to. The shame, the silence, and the weight of justice in that room did the work for them. Victor stormed out, slamming the door behind him. The sound echoed like a verdict. Ryder turned to Alina, his voice soft now. You safe? She nodded, tears streaming freely. A waitress handed her water. Another draped a towel over her shoulders. Slowly, the diner came back to life. People whispering, cleaning up broken glass, avoiding each other's eyes. But something had changed. The air felt lighter, the kind of calm that comes after a storm. Ryder looked around the room. His gaze landed on every person who had looked away minutes before. Next time, he said quietly, don't wait for someone else. Silence protects the wrong people. And with that, the bikers turned and walked out, boots echoing, leather creaking, engines roaring to life. Alina stood by the window, watching them ride into the sunlight. Her reflection looked different, fragile, yes, but also fierce. Sometimes heroes don't wear suits or capes. Sometimes they wear leather, smell like gasoline, and show the world that courage still exists. If this story moved you, if you believe kindness and courage still matter, please like, comment, and subscribe to HOA Chronicles, because sometimes standing up for someone is the loudest act of love there is.